So my last video, I feel like all these videos so far have been like, so my last video, my last 2 videos ago, I forgot to mention a thing that I was supposed to. And again, I forgot to mention a thing. So in my UK book haul, I forgot a book. And it's a very cute book. It's this tiny little book. And it's Cymbeline by Shakespeare. It's adorable. I saw a bunch of these, but they were always like really expensive, and I got this in Hay-on-Way at Addieman Books for $6.95, which was the cheapest that I could find, and I had to get it because look how adorable it is. So, this is my May reading wrap-up. In the beginning of June, look who's back on track. Me. I am. This month, I finally finished the Harry Potter series. Yay! Yay. It was nice rereading it. It was nice reading the first 5 or 4, I don't remember. I think my list, I got the times wrong, books before I went to the UK, and it was nice finishing the last 2 afterwards. The next book that I read this month is One Day We'll All Be Dead and None of This Will Matter by Sachi Cole. And she's only a couple years older than me, and we went to the same university. We both studied journalism, and she has this brilliant, wonderful book. And that's okay, don't compare yourself, kids. Don't do that. Anyways, it's a collection of essays about her growing up in Canada, being a woman of color. It talks about sexism, racism, and it's also very funny. She's super funny, and I really enjoyed it. You should definitely read this. The next book that I read was Miss Marvel, Volume 6. I love this series so much. This and Lumberjanes is the 2 graphic novels that I collect, I guess you could say. It continues being a fantastic series. I love the topics that they cover. And the last book that I read this month that I finally finished was To the Lighthouse by Virginia Woolf. I don't have it here because it's still in my bag. I was gonna get it, and then I already settled down to film, and I was like, you know, it's okay. It's alright. So I started this book maybe in April, I think, possibly March, I'm not sure, and it was my lunchtime book. And then I think there was like some lunch times where I wasn't in the mood to read, and then I went away. Now I don't read during my lunch hour, so it took me a really long time to read. It's like 200 pages. It's not a long book. I was super into it in the beginning, but then I hadn't read it for like over a month, and I was like, should I just start from the beginning, or should I just like pick it up at another time and start from the beginning? But I was like, no, let's just pick it up from where I left off. I went back like a couple chapters to see if that jogged my memory. It didn't really, but I still really enjoyed it. So the book follows the Ramsays over a 10-year period who go on vacation in Scotland, and you mostly get to see people's thoughts and observations. There's not much action to the book. There's little dialogue. It focuses more on people's observations and thoughts, but I just kind of sunk into the story. I really enjoyed it, even though halfway through when I had stopped, I didn't quite remember who everyone was and what we kind of learned about them beforehand and what their relationship was, but that was okay. So maybe not the best reading of it, but I still really enjoyed it. And those are the books that I read this month. Let me know what other books you're liking, particularly graphic novels, because I always love reading new graphic novels because I feel like reading a volume doesn't take very long. So let me know. Bye guys.